Welcome back, Bleacher Boys Media, back with an emergency pod. Anthony Rizzo just signed back with the Yankees for 2 years and $34 million. There is an option for a third year, which would be an additional $17 million. If the Yankees decide to not pick up that option in 2025, Anthony Rizzo will receive a $6 million buyout, bringing the total guaranteed money to $40 million, basically $20 million AAV on this deal. We talked about it. We said previously that this is a must. Anthony Rizzo fits like a glove in New York. He needs to be back. I'm glad the Yankees got it done early. Just your initial thoughts on this signing.
Yes, I am doing good. Thanks for asking. We're living life pretty good right now, a little bit more than halfway through the semester, chugging along. Some early Yankees news. This is something that I think we said needed to happen. If you watched our previous free agent episode, we just did a complete MLB deep dive. Is that up, Ken?
I don't think it's out yet.
Oh, it's not out yet.
Our producers are working on it.
Our producer, got you. Okay. But this is something we said needed to happen, and it did. He rejects the qualifying offer for 19.65 or something like that.
Wow,
and
I'm impressed.
In theory, he takes an offer that is less if you don't count the buyout. So a little interesting there. I think this is a great deal for the Yankees. It's cheap. He obviously wanted to stay in New York, and this is, I'm a little optimistic about this because this opens up the Judge talks, is because we know Anthony Rizzo and Aaron Judge are besties. So this kind of opens up the conversation as, wow, if Rizzo's staying that early, have the Yankees already been discussing contract details with Judge? Have they not said anything to the public? What's going on? But this is a really good forward step for the Yankees, and I like how they just didn't mess around. They knew that there's not a lot of first basemen that are Anthony Rizzo's skill level. And then yesterday we get the news that the Houston Astros, their number one target's Anthony Rizzo. And I think Brian Cashman said, "No, screw that. He's our guy. We're going to go scoop him up right now." I'm pretty happy with that move.
Yeah, it's pretty big that the Yankees got this done early, not messing around, as you said. I guess we could talk how this connects to the Judge stuff. Obviously, I think Anthony Rizzo and the Yankees had been talking previously before today. This deadline of 4 p.m. for the qualifying offer kind of sped things up maybe. But, they probably had this kind of negotiated out, kind of verbally agreed upon, and they just announced this after the deadline. It's been a while.
It's been a while since we've done one of these, so please excuse my host. He's a little off today.
But Judge, when it comes to Judge, I think the Yankees have been talking clearly. Hal kind of just said that on the Yankees Hot Stove show last night or 2 nights ago. I think there's a chance that this might get done earlier than we think. I think the Yankees are pretty focused now, especially with Rizzo done. Their priority is now strictly re-signing Aaron Judge.
Yeah, I would agree. What were your thoughts, by the way, on that Hal Steinbrenner interview there?
I mean,
anything promising? Anything do you see anything that's wow, this is going to be a new team in 2023, or this is a really changed mind, or did you see okay, we're going right back to the same thing? We had some injuries, we're going to try it again.
I guess not much. Not much optimism from that interview. But I liked how he said he talked with Judge's representatives and Judge himself twice already, which is good news. You don't talk to someone twice if you're not getting anywhere. So in terms of Judge stuff, I think that was kind of positive news out of the House stuff. But I don't know. I mean, in terms of what he was talking about with the season endings, I do think the Yankees believe that they have improved on last year's team, which isn't saying much, as the Yankee fans know. They do believe that we have a 99 win on their hands, or 99 win team on their hands. I think their priority right now is Judge.
Yeah. So my theory about this is that the team did not get better. This move did not make the New York Yankees a better team in 2023.
They just did the bare minimum.
Until they re-sign Aaron Judge, this team remains the same. They did not get better from Anthony Rizzo, and they won't get better from signing Aaron Judge. That's the standard. That's starting back at 0. They're -2 right now. So if they work their way back up to 0, then you got to start improving. Then you think about adding Benintendi maybe, or the Japanese left fielder, I can't think of his name. That's why you're here.
That's why I'm here, Yoshida.
And maybe you think about adding more pitching, more bullpen arms, but you don't take signing Anthony Rizzo and Aaron Judge as like this is making the team better, because we had them last year, and nothing really changed because of it. But that being said, my Yankees pessimistic attitude, I'm going to switch it off for a little bit. This is obviously good news. $34 million for 2 years for Rizzo, who will get more hits now because of the band shift. Does play a good first base, gold glove caliber at once, and can hit the ball out of the ballpark. It is a perfect fit for him. He didn't want to leave. You don't want to move your kids from one city to the next, and your wife and this and that. And so I think he just loves it here, and I'm really glad he's here. But that being said, this is just the first step. This is not like we shouldn't be popping champagne bottles over this. But this is a good move.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's been clear that Rizzo wanted to be a Yankee. He wanted to stay in New York. There's been reports that he requested to be traded to the Yankees when the Cubs were looking to deal him. So yeah, as you said, this is the bare minimum. Do you think that like Judge and Rizzo's friendship and their bond is kind of overblown to an extent? Do you think?
Oh, 100%.
If the San Francisco, if Rizzo's back, Judge is back.
If the San Francisco Dodgers offers him $500 million for 10 years, I don't know how much. I don't know how much Judge sets his friendship value of Anthony Rizzo. If the Yankees offer him $320 for 8, I mean, do you really say, okay, your friendship is worth more than $100 million to me? Like, I don't know that anyone's friendship is worth that much. No offense, Ken. Your friendship is worth $100 million to me. Obviously,
if John Boy offers you $100 million, I don't expect you to go.
I don't think John Boy's net cap is $100 million, so I don't really see how. But yeah, I think it is blown out of proportion. They want to be together, but they're not going to let the contract of a lifetime divide them. I think the bigger influence is the pinstripes and playing in New York, and obviously the added benefit of playing with your best friends. You don't have to make new friends in a foreign clubhouse, and get to know everybody. You're used to it. You have a routine. Ball players love having a routine. They like seeing the same guys there. So I do think it is blown out of proportion in that regard.
Yeah. Let me ask you this: what was your confidence level in Judge coming back on a scale of 1 to 10 before the signing, and what is it now?
I'm pretty even keel with this stuff. I predicted Aaron Judge will stay. I still think he's gonna stay. This does maybe swing it a little more. If I was at a 8, I think I was at an 8 before. I'd probably say I'm at an 8.5 now. I mean, it's he has to go out and
hurt.
Yeah, and he has to go out and see what the other teams offer him, and then the Yankees are going to have to counter that. I mean, the best case scenario for this is that the Yankees just give Judge the amount he wants. They give him at least 40 AAV, and they give him the at least 7+ years. And then he just signs, and we don't have to do any of the scary thoughts of Judge going to Toronto to talk to whoever the GM is there, or San Francisco, whoever the GM is there. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny how these conversations of Anthony Rizzo re-signing kind of translate back to the big man, the number 99. But it really does, because this is the Yankees offseason. It's off to a hot start.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I can't state it enough. I'm glad it's over with. I hope they get Judge soon. I was at Yankee Stadium last weekend. Judge's chamber is still intact. No signs of breaking that down. Aroldis Chapman poster was still up, though, so I don't know if that's a sign.
Yeah. What do you think about the Yankees getting all these awards? I want to know your opinion on that.
You like the Yankees getting the Gold Glove Team Award?
Is there one in the AL and one in the NL?
Yeah, Cardinals got the National League one.
And then obviously you got Trevino, Platinum Glove, and all these final DJ LeMahieu finalists piss me off. I honestly think that pissed DJ off more than anyone. Is like that's got to motivate him. Like
DJ won it, bro.
He did? Oh, the
He won.
utility. Oh, yeah, he won the utility.
Yeah,
Like,
he won
honestly,
the utility Gold Glove.
knowing DJ LeMahieu, like I know DJ LeMahieu, that shit pisses him off. He's taking that trophy, throwing it in the extra spare room, and then he's like going out and taking ground balls outside or on his turf. Like that shit pisses him off because he didn't help his team. He didn't play down the stretch. He knows that. He knows he was injured. And to imagine giving a competitor like that an award for doing nothing. Do you know how mad DJ LeMahieu probably is right now, just sitting there steaming? Every single day, he's just sitting there getting better. I bet.
Happy that he just added a nice Gold Glove trophy to his.
No,
collection.
fuck that. The competitor he's probably pissed. But yeah,
Utility too. It's not even a position.
yeah. Oh, God, that's gotta make him so mad. That's gotta make him furious.
I'm happy
mean,
for Trevino though.
yeah, no, Trevino is all deserving, man. I don't know about platinum, like best in the AL, but he was the best catcher defensively.
First catcher ever in the American League to win a Platinum Glove.
I know, great for him too. And if you
That's
listen
crazy.
to his appearance on David Cohn's show,
Towing the slab.
Towing the Slab. He just has a great inspirational story of really not being the most physically gifted or the number one prospect, but he really has a great work ethic and he really trusts his own abilities. And for him to perform at such a high level in the toughest market to play in and coming out on top of being the best fielder is just a really incredible story. And I hope he can continue in 2023. Wow, that's crazy to say. And that kind of leaves a question mark for Kyle Higashioka. Because,
fuck him. Bye-bye.
That's what I was going to say, is he could really be a starting catcher on a bunch of different teams. Get regular at bats. He has some pop. He also is at top of the defensive metric game. So yeah, I mean, maybe we have Ben Rortvedt on the bench and we trade Higgy somewhere else for a reliever or something like that. You never know. But
I would go that route. Ben Rortvedt as kind of a platoonish backup to Trevino, and then you also have Austin Wells, who's a top prospect hitting absolute nukes down there in Double-A, I think last year. So.
Double-A. So this,
starts the year in Triple-A, and then maybe a option down the line,
Yeah.
August, September, sit the bench. What the Yankees do.
But as for my opinion on all the Yankees awards, I think it's kind of it just feels like a slap in the face, honestly, because they're winning all these awards, but they can't actually win anything that's like of value. I could compare it to like cryptocurrency FTX. We're seeing the collapse of that right now. When a lot of people try to take their coins out of the FTX bank and they realize that nothing actually has monetary value because it's all been devalued. It's the same thing. Like they're holding up these team defensive award trophies. Like, how about we win an ALCS sometime? Like, how about that? Or how about we literally get to the World Series? Like, how about that? Or how about we, don't have a crazy series against the Guardians that contribute to our being tired and not prepared for game one of the ALCS. Like it just is kind of annoying to get all these regular season awards for, a team that just cannot seem to get it done in the postseason. But
Especially for the fans, I think.
Oh, it's so annoying for the fans. Yeah, and it's also because like the Yankees then start patting themselves on the back. Like they're like, oh well, we did a really good job. We improved our defense. And we had the Platinum Glove winner, but all of that means absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Gotta get the wins.
Gotta get the wins. Anything else?
Well, Bleacher Boys Media, the only place you can get a mixture of econ and Yankees baseball talk. So
that's right. Don't forget it.
One pod. Don't forget it. I think that might be it. Just last thing, just quickly tying things up. I think this Rizzo signing does speed up Judge's, in my head. I think it sped up Judge's timeline of when he might sign. I'm expecting somewhere in early December, maybe like right around the GM meetings or what is it, the winter meetings. I think we might get this Judge news before Christmas. That'll be my prediction. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I mean last year was a lot of stuff about Christmas as the deadline, and that kind of didn't ever happen. But I do think that the Yankees have some sense of urgency. The fact that I guess they recognized Rizzo was the only option really fast. The only thing with Judge is that he's probably going to shop other teams to get his value up. So that's going to definitely
whining and dining.
So that's definitely going to take a lot longer. So I don't know. I don't know about Christmas, to be honest with you, but I do know that he will re-sign with the Yankees. You can write that down, quote me, but I don't know if it's going to be before Christmas. Yeah, I don't know. That's going to be before Christmas at all.
Isaac doesn't know, but we'll have to just wait and see. Bleacher Boys Media will be the first place you look when he does sign. We'll give our reactions as always. And yeah, I think that's about it. Any last words?
I got nothing. Thank you guys for listening.
Thank you guys for listening. We'll be back with the Aaron Judge reaction pod.